I think the fact that he's using those robots means he's dug in like a tick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Which is why I was thinking it would be best if we lure him out of his hole somehow.
I don't think that's gonna work. I think our best chance is, well, going in and out ambushing the ambush.
Seems like a risky play, but never mind. More importantly, we should deal with the droid first. I'm gonna head out with Teaser.
Presumably he's made himself an organization such that he doesn't have to poke his head out for anything, really.
So I suspect that you've got the droid like basically either in the elevator or next to the elevator, since there's no one like around.
Yeah, we basically I was getting him to walk somewhere where no one is and no one's going to come across us, and then Tizza can just go to fucking town and find out if he's like remotely controlling all of them with like a consistent signal, or if it's like he sent like a little data burst at them which changes programming. Basically, I want to work out how he's doing.
I mean, so are we using the restraining bolt or no?
Use athletics if you wish to use the restraining bolt, and then, well, Tizza, you may use the computers at only a 2 diff due to the restraining bolt if it lands.
Sibby's busy thinking about boys.
Alright.
Alright, athletic.
You successfully basically struggle with the droid for saying, like, ma'am, please, I understand, but your husband is like,
ma'am, please, I understand.
I'm just checking to see if any of my talents actually applies to this. I don't think so. No. Inventor wouldn't apply to this. Okay, fair enough.
I just whispered to the droid, it's not my husband you should be worrying about getting violent.
Teaser, considering we're kind of doing a rush job, if you're not feeling confident, there is somebody we can contact that can probably help us with this droid.
Well, time is of the essence, plus the restraining bolt's already in place. The diff was 2 perp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
Right. What you discover in the droid is essentially, well, it seems more like it just had information within it, almost like information was downloaded into it, like memories, but none of its programming seems to be, well, different.
Can I see when it was downloaded and by whom?
Well, it seemed to have been a little stream of what essentially equates to memory data. Memory data cannot affect droids. Essentially, they just read the memories as if they're like, well, pictures.
Hey, Ash.
Yep.
Can I identify like any sort of signature in that data? In other, or like more to the point, did this data originally belong to B29?
Have you ever worked on B29? But the point is if you want a signature, you could try searching for a signature and make me another computer's check. At only 1 diff.
Oh, okay. I'm really not rolling high today.
Close. Right. This is close to failing there. So essentially you do make it, and you find out that it was basically just streamed from a main computer terminal.
Oh, okay.
Can you track where that terminal is?
Actually, before we go, before we continue, can I make a mechanics check to try to find a transmitter or something that shouldn't necessarily be part of this droid?
You may try to.
What's the diff?
The difficulty would be 3.
Alright.
Okay. So essentially,
as
you're like looking through all of them, you do find, well, a transmitter, but the transmitter is part of a droid. There's nothing real foreign in the droid.
Alright.
As far as you can tell.
Fair. Well, there seems to be no additional transmitters other than after us. There's one, but presumably that's to coordinate all of them. Seems to be part of the design. Well, it seems to have been given a bunch of memory data. Looks like from a main terminal. And before you ask, yes, I did check if this memory data was originally part of B29's data, but I don't think so.
So we have to assume all of them are, at least partially.
This raises another interesting question. I wonder if the owner of this yacht knows that his machines have been messed with, or if he's in cahoots with the Hutt.
I don't think he's so much in control of them as have simply injected data. Possibly he's injected data into them to make them react if certain people come aboard his vessel.
My point still stands. He's tinkered with machines that shouldn't, in fact, belong to him.
True.
So this leads me to believe that either the owner of this yacht is working with him, or he has no idea, and he's probably gonna be pissed if he finds out.
Maybe you should contact him, who knows?
That's what I was thinking. Voice in my head.
I have a force.
Well, I suppose that is true.
So contacting him does pose a risk. If he is working with the Hutt, then, well, now that I think about it, what more do we have to lose? We're already walking into an ambush. Might as well call him and make sure.
I mean, at this point, considering the bounty was put out by the Hutt cartel, I don't think it would be so bad to let a cat out of the bag, so to speak.
Yeah, let's contact him while we still have some time.
Actually, is Jack present?
Yeah.
Okay, just so I don't have to reiterate all of that. Well then, is there anyone who happens to have a, personal line to whoever operates this establishment?
I'm pretty sure the droids can assist us with that.
Right then.
Why would the droids agree to patch us through to the operator of the ship?
Because we're reporting an issue and we're guests.
I see. Well, I'm sure we'll have to go through some sort of customer service before we get to the manager, or even the owner.
Well, regardless, are we going ahead with this plan then?
Well, if anybody's doing it, it has to be Jack. I mean, he's the one that had the invite.
True enough.
Jack, you up to it?
I mean, I can see why you'd want to, but...
Do you have another plan?
It seems like that would tip off our hand. I mean, you have to imagine if he programmed these with these memories to respond to our names, he would have assumed that we would try and tell someone about it. I mean, hell, he called Astrid by her name. I don't think she'd ever taken that armor off until after the wedding. B2 was long dead by then.
This is pretty worrying and conspiratorial. We need
I think
to tread
what
with
he wants
care.
to do is cause a panic. I mean, it's not a coincidence that the other 5 huts are on here now, one of which being the most important hut. Well, possibly one of the most important hut in the galaxy.
So you think he's trying to use us to cause a commotion?
I think we're being pawns and this is his revenge.
I think you give him too much credit.
I don't think you give him enough.
How would this be his revenge? Just calling us out with droids?
Well, if we're the ones that caused the whole commotion, and then something happens to the other huts in that commotion, you don't think they're gonna let us off, do you? We'll
You
be
think
blamed.
the other huts are gonna be stupid enough to get themselves killed?
So you're thinking that is luring us to the engineering to, of course, start a fight and cause a big commotion and a big distraction. And while we're busy doing that, and our eye on the entire ship is pointed at us, he's going to swoop in and kill the lords.
Boom.
Yes, that is quite an ingenious plan.
I mean, after all, he's got a bounty on his head by the cartel. If he wins, then, well, no one would be not even the other huts would have enough balls to come after him after that.
If that's
But
your
in that
concern,
case,
Jack, if that's your concern, Jack, isn't it just easier to warn the other huts of the danger and have them pull out so we can operate more freely?
That's assuming they're going to listen to us or even care that we exist.
Considering what job we're here to do, I'd say they have a good reason to listen. If they don't, that's their problem.
No, I think we shouldn't try and get them to pull out. We should contact the bodyguard from earlier.
That's easy enough.
Yeah,
Tip him off. I mean, that's one of the cards he didn't know about.
Right. We contact her, she can let the people who needs to know.
I mean, assuming she intends to do that, she is here just to guard one of the huts.
Aye, and we don't know which one is going to be targeted, but the one she's guarding is the most important one by far. Plus,
Fair enough.
we know she already trusts our ability. She'll take us seriously.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Cora's gonna take out the card with, I forgot her name, the mercenaries' information, and I'm gonna contact her. Should we tell her everything?
Neutron.
Tell her that we uncovered a plot involving the robots and an attempt to get rid of the other huts. Try and go
Okay.
as sparse on the details as you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically relay that information to her. Does she have anything to reply to us?
Ash?
I apologize. I was muted. Yes, sorry. What were you saying? I was trying to swear on my mic.
We're contacting the mercenary girl from earlier and telling her about basically what's happening with the bots and how they've been tampered with, and that, you know, she should probably keep an eye on her, well, target, you know, protect her fucking client. And probably maybe alert some of the other huts so they don't do something stupid and get themselves killed.
As you say that, she looks around. It's like that will be an issue.
Why?
There is a venerable army of these droids around.
How many are we talking here?
Well, army may be stretching it, but there is at least 10 here, not to mention a few in every hallway of the ship.
Oh boy. From what you can tell, do they have any visible weapons? How tough are they?
They're not visible. I'm sure they have a few stun mechanics, but the real thing is, are you sure they're tampered with? Maybe it was just somebody gaining information on a ship and uploading it to the servers.
We're sure. They wouldn't have had the information on Astrid if it was just gaining information that way.
That is strange. I was able to find out information on Astrid myself. In fact, all of you. But if you think this is a course of action, then I will make sure to quietly warn my...
Tell me, what do you know about the owner of this ship?
The owner? Well, the owner isn't here, but there is a captain.
Oh, can you tell us about him? I'm assuming he's the one currently in charge.
Yes, he normally holds a great dinner, but unsure what's happening with that. She seems to be focusing on the food where he prepares, but he goes next. I believe he was, strangely enough, what? Sorry. Abortion.
What was that?
Abortion.
Come again?
Oh! No, wait. Potion?
Yeah.
You should... Confusion.
Bosak?
No, Boshin. You won't know it.
No.
Unless you want to roll for it.
Actually, fuck it. Sure. There's Core Worlds or Outer Rim?
Out of him.
Fuck me. Normal diff or is it harder?
It's around about 3.
Fuck, am I gonna
They're not
fail
too
so
bad.
bad? Oh wait, wrong roll. Oh wait, okay, yeah. It's the same damn roll, so it doesn't matter. Like it would be exactly the same as three green.
Okay, so essentially, as you try to remember, it's pretty hard to remember, but you believe they're large quadruped-like creatures. Like they basically walk on their fists. Like their arms are bigger than their legs. Like they are surprisingly large creatures. Roboshan is a single planet species, and only a few come from their planet are actually clever enough. Because it's like they live in a tribal society. So any who get hired on by whoever visits their planet, they are normally exceptional creatures compared to most on their planet.
That's unusual to say the least.
Yes, that's true. I mean, after all, you don't see many of them. Be placed in charge of an entire ship.
Do you know something about that creature, Tizer?
Well, she basically relays the very basic information she remembers.
Yeah, so essentially it's like, yes, he's normally in the captain's cabin.
Normally, you say?
Where is he now?
Well, he may be wandering about. I don't know his current location always. If you really need to see him, then, well, I guess I could pull a few strings with my boss.
That might be useful.
Well,
The silence descends.
yeah, it's like, are you guys going to make any plans with her? Is she, like, do you want to call me back, or?
No, that's fine. One last thing though, considering we're having a little bit of difficulty actually reaching our target, you wouldn't happen to set off any fire alarms or anything in that area to force him to evacuate, are you?
No.
Just kill him on the way out of there. Push. Yeah, I'm just joking. Don't worry about it. We'll contact you if there's anything else. Thanks for your help.
Understood.
So wait, some giant bug creatures in charge of the ship? Cora looks confused towards Tizer. What exactly is that thing?
Well,
It's like a giant
go
primate on two arms. I'm just saying, not bug creature. Carry on.
Oh, anyway, we did warn her and we did what we could, Jack. Do you feel better now?
Yeah, a bit.
Sadly, I don't think our plans are gonna change much. And since we can't contact the owner and have no idea where the captain is, I guess we're proceeding with the original plan then.
Looks like it is. Don't suppose any of you bought any ion weapons?
1 second. If you guys want to RP for a second or take a quick break, because I need to go to the toilet. So 5-minute break for everybody.
Don't suppose anyone bought any ion weapons?
I think Sibby's saber had a setting for that, didn't it?
No.
No.
No, my sabers are 100% lethal.
I love how you said that with so much pride.
I mean, I could. Well, technically, the training saber has a stun setting, but it's not an iron weapon. But I mean, in theory, I could cut the arm off, but the lightsaber is kind of spectacular. So you know, that's that. Wait, isn't there an iron setting in like Kains' staff, although that's on a ship?
Yeah.
Left it back on the ship, yeah.
How did we deal with that shield last time? It needed an ion weapon, right? What did we use on it? Don't remember.
Then just shoot it repeatedly until it broke down?
I just walked through it and shot B2 to death.
No, Adam, you weren't there for that session. When we were in the temple... Oh wait, you were there for that session. We were in the temple, me, Astrid and Kains, and there was this shield that was blocking the door. I think we used some ion weapon, but I'm not sure which one. Somebody had something that was ion based.
I think it was that a thing.
That's wow. I'm like, I mean, it probably was the force pipe because as far as I know, that's the only iron weapon we have. Could be wrong. Also, do you have me on speaker or something, Amanda?
No.
Oh, okay.
She likes to hear Sibby in surround sound. It reminds her that crows are still alive and well.
What?
I don't
Sibby,
even.
why are you not getting apples and putting them on my windsill while I give you shiny pieces of jewelry that I don't want?
What? Why is Sibby a bird all of a sudden?
What do you mean all of a sudden? Sibby's been a crow for a month now.
He's always been a machine, what are you on about?
He's a robo-crow.
Yeah, he's a row crow.
Wait, are you saying that I'm a cat unit?
No, Sibby, you're a bird unit.
Man, you didn't get it.
No, I did, and then chose to do a shittier pun on top of it.
God damn it.
That is my right.
No, like I just meant, like, actually, fun story. I had a servitor-made crow in the road trading campaign. It was like a best cooperative cat unit that was made into the form of a bird. Like, it flapped its wings, but it was flying around using an anti-gravity generator, so it looks weird. It looked weird as fuck.
Sibby, why must you do this? I imagine the bird was just going around saying, "Kill me, kill me."
And like the thing is, it's not an actual bird.
It was a self-insert.
It just looks like a bird. It's just a servitor.
Yes, that's why it's so impressive that it still wants to die.
To our paranoia.
I mean, yeah.
As soon as one robot said your name, it just went into overdrive. Like, okay, so here is like this means this, it's gonna be this. Paranoia activate.
I actually found out what the problem is. I had my little basically you have one of those headsets where you have like the little stick with the mic.
Yeah.
But mine folds into the headphone. If I forget to fold it out, it basically records what I'm hearing as well.
Nice.
So I just pulled it out, so it should be good.
Is it a Steel series?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It glows.
Hey Jack,
Yes.
got any Sunday plans?
No, it glows.
Amanda's
It's got
game.
lights.
After that though?
Nothing I can think of right now.
No, since you finished Castlevania, I thought I'd check.
Oh, you've been playing Castlevania?
No,
Which
no.
one?
Series 2 Netflix came out. It's amazing.
Season 2. Oh wait, it's already out?
Yeah.
Oh, gotta watch it.
You can binge watch the whole thing right now. Do it.
Fuck yeah, I'm doing it. Well, not tonight,
That's
tomorrow
Saturday
night.
morning.
The voice acting is that's his Saturday morning cartoons.
Also, I funny little notice that like the or Neutron also like referred to the fact that like finding your information wasn't particularly hard.
Yep.
That implies that we're kind of well known.
Well, to be fair, she's a
down with
top-notch mercenary and she is a hacker, so information's kind of her deal, you know?
Yeah, but still, it's like
I don't think it's weird finding information on the rest of us, but like Astrid's face is probably the awkward one.
I mean,
Yeah, because I've never shown my face around too much.
I mean, we
I've
have
only
now.
recently started doing it, so there shouldn't be that much information.
Everybody recharged?
And even then, most of the time, she still wears a helmet.
Anyway, I'm right back.
Okay. We're on a small break now anyway.
He's disrespecting
Jack. Speaking of small helmet, you're gonna have to be wearing one. I'm about to smash your back doors.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And
Is
then
it the
check
drug
for prostate
test you mentioned?
cancer.
Yes, absolutely. Because Sibby had to be.
I can't stand by and let this happen for so long.
It's quite tragic, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, but is it a story the Jedi would tell me?
No, it's a Sith legend.
Obviously not, because the Jedi aren't checking for prostate cancer.
Join the Sith.
We check you for prostate cancer, like good friends do.
Jedi can get prostate cancer anyway because they're not asses. They're just one with the Force.
Imagine actually believing that Jedi were one with the Force.
They are though.
Nah. Clearly they're just lucky.
Imagine not being you.
Imagine not being me. Of all the people you could have been born as, you chose not to be me. My face went. Colonialism was a myth.
These are just globalist conspiracy theories.
It's turning the frogs gay.
Hashtag fake news.
The Earth is clearly flat because nobody has fallen off it yet, you know?
I'm the back.
So yeah, Sibby, what's your stance on flat Earth?
What do you mean, what's my
Actual
stance?
fact.
Yeah, what do you think? How flat is the Earth? Is it like super flat or just medium flat?
On a scale of lolly to mega milk, how flat is this Earth?
I mean, it is a squished sphere.
No, what? No,
So
we're talking about Earth, Sibby. Earth, everybody knows Earth is flat. What are you talking about?
Earth is a
look.
squished sphere.
Look, I've got a test for you, right?
I mean, it isn't
Get a
spherical,
stick
actually.
and put it on the ground. Right? Did the stick stay flat? Good, because the Earth's not round.
Oh my god.
Look. Guys.
My credit card, flat. My tire, flat.
Flat.
The place where I live, flat. This
Guys.
whole world, it's fucking flat.
If the world was flat, why do we sleep lying down flat instead of lying down concave?
I feel like I have to deduct EXP for this.
Flawless arguments.
I'm like, and what happened to less meaning?
Ash, as long as you deduct it at a flat, steady pace, then it's gonna be
Oh,
fine.
sorry, Ash. Are you saying
not-
that you think the Earth is round? Are you actually a roundie?
Yes, I
Are you
am.
actually a globalist?
And it's not less
Exactly
meaning, it's
how
just
many gay frogs do you
train
have in your
meaning.
basement?
No, guys, it's fine. It's fine that Ash doesn't get it. I understand the issue. When he was small, his parents bought him a globe, you know, one of those thingies that are round, and they did it basically because it's easier than having a flat thingy just standing in your room.
Buying a kid a map.
So yeah, that's why he's confused that the Earth is actually round. He thinks that that's a real representation.
They bought him mind washing devices.
The Earth is flat, just like your sister's chest. No? But that makes sense. You've not seen real breasts.
The Earth is round, convince me otherwise.
Wait, wasn't
Ash.
Ash.
wasn't it the case that that Amanda's sister was Amanda but reversed?
Yeah.
Tits but no ass, and Amanda has ass but no tits.
Sibby,
Yeah.
why do you know that Amanda has an ass?
Happen.
Because I told him.
Because she said so.
Okay, because I was about to judge you very harshly.
I've got the best argument.
No, I sit with my
Yes,
I sit,
Jack.
like I sit
What
in my
is it?
basement with my spy satellite and spy on Amanda's ass all day. It's the only thing I do.
Okay, if the Earth were
Ash
round,
has a
the
spy
sea would be
satellite in
round
his
as well.
basement.
Jack,
Directly positioned to watch Amanda's
Oh
room
my
through the
gosh.
window somehow.
I know.
Jack has
How?
just convinced me that the Earth
What
is
did
flat.
Jack say?
Oh,
You
go
didn't
on.
hear him? Jack, repeat.
If the Earth were round, the sea would round as well.
Exactly.
It's just a fucking globe of water in the middle of an expanse. What the fuck?
You see? He's right. I just can't deny.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Yes, on the building, collateral damage.
Fuck collateral damage! I'm in a giant ass boat!